Welcome to starseedpsychics.com blog and podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and we are glad to have you here and hope that you find our blog very inspiring. We publish every blog written on our website into a podcast from all of our gifted psychics and spiritual advisors right here through the use of Anchor. We are very happy that you have found us and hope that you will return and be a constant listener here on our podcast. Enjoy this next episode.
What is a spirit guide? The term spirit guide is like any other word, just a word used to describe something quite universal. Our spirit guide is our guardian angel, the entity that is responsible for guiding us in life. Everyone has a spirit guide. Not everyone is tuned into their guide's voice. That little voice you hear in your mind that tells you to drive a different route than usual, and then later you learn the bridge went out with a car on it, on your usual route, that is your spirit guide. If you are tuned into your guide, you will have a better life. Born into these human bodies, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Therefore we are half-breeds, in reality. Our human side is what we are born understanding. So it is only natural that until and unless we actually wake up in life, to the spiritual side of life, that we will mostly follow human will. As humans, we are born with free will. As light beings, our guides are not empowered to interfere with free will. We are free to make all the bad choices we want. However, what our guides can do to help us is to place things in our path that are either rewarding or disarming. Every one of us is incarnated here on earth with a mission. We call that our life path. Now you are free to walk any path you choose because you are human. And as a human, it is natural to choose what looks good based on things in this world we are literally trained by, such as our brainwashing unethical medical industry. However, to follow a path based on ignorance, which is what you would be doing if you were only following your own free will, is a path of self-destruction. If we somehow wake up to the truth that we are divinely guided, we can make better decisions. Sometimes this takes a professional awakened soul. This is what Starseed Psychics is based on. Now, how does life work? If you are walking that path you were meant to walk from day one, called your life path, your guide will place things in your path that is rewarding and nice. That makes you want to continue on. Like a mouse in a maze, to the cheese you go. You can steer a mouse through the maze by dropping cheese in its path all the way to the end. But if the mouse begins to stray, you can drop something in its path that makes continuing on hard. That will force the mouse to turn about or go around. If it turns about, eventually more cheese begins to drop, and the mouse is back on track. This is what our guides do. You can attribute that to your guide dropping rewards in your path to make you continue on, and when you begin to stray, dropping things in your path that makes life hard. If you go around, your hard life continues. And if you are very hard-headed and never wake up, even a little, you could end up lost and sad, eventually wanting to end your life just to get out of the mess. However, if you choose to turn about, you eventually end up back on your life path. What a good spiritual advisor can do for you is wake you up by teaching you what your life path is, what you are meant to be doing here, and explain all I have said here, which would certainly wake you up. Armed with this information and the information a life path reading can reveal for you, your life could be so much better.
You have been listening to StarseedPsychics.com podcast. We hope that you found our episode inspiring and enlightening. Hope that you will return. If you would like to help us, you can support Starseed Psychics by being a loyal listener and finding the support link here on our podcast. You also can come on over to www.starseedpsychics.com, where you can find links that will allow you to support Starseed Psychics in a number of ways. This has been Master Psychic Spiritwalker, and hope that you return for a next episode of our blog and podcast.